Uh-oh, I messed up. The sunflowers will not be ready in time. Good day, everyone. I'm just here admiring my sheep. I just realized if you take a look at the numbers on up top there, our money, we did have about 3,000 at the end of last episode. Yes, you will be going, some of you. Sorry, I'll show you here. I do have something on new vehicles. You can see there's a financing thing. I think it might be Shredder or something. But just because of that, I am losing 3,000 roughly every month. So I need to sell some of my sheep. I do have other things to sell, to be clear. The apple juice and everything. But I just wanted to... do I have the animal trailer? No, it's not worth it. Let me see. I'm just going to sell the oldest ones. You see, they just have to be older than 8 months to reproduce, and we do have... Yeah, we still have... I want to refresh them in a way. So let's send these oldest, the original sheep. Actually, now that I say that, do I maybe go for and just keep the originals? I think so. I think I want to keep the original sheep. Let's sell this so that we are sure that we can jump over to October. Because that is what we need to do, basically. Let me see. Actually, look. We have more calves. Look at this guy. Barely standing up. You can do this. I know you can. Your brother or sister did. Look at them now. They're here. Like jogging. Jollily jogging. Oh man. But yeah, there's nothing really for me to do here in September. I could have waited last episode to do the seeding of the canola for this episode, but that would be arbitrary really. It's a small field. Doesn't really matter. It's going to help us to have it ready sooner than not. But what I did notice as well is that my crop rotation plan here for field 32 should have sunflowers to go into barley immediately. But the barley is at latest October, which is next month. But the sunflowers over here, let me just... it's probably going to be quicker to do this than to run over. If you take a look at the bottom right here, it says growth 6 out of 8. That means in October it's going to be 7 out of 8, and in November it's going to be 8 out of 8. So these won't be ready until until November, which is too late for the barley to be sown. So the problem really is that I can't... I was thinking, okay, I can't do the barley, then I can do the cover crop instead, but that also is October. So this field will have to go fallow until the next rotation crop, which is oats, and that is in... a lot of tapping back and forth here, sorry. And that is in March, so it's going to be fallow for half a year roughly. But that's also fine, because let me show you here. This actually puts into takes into account the fallow thing. So yeah, it doesn't... So if I put barley, I get 135 of the oats. But if I put it to fallow, it's only 10% low. Right? Oh, actually, it's more if I take without the catch crop. Yeah, okay, it's not... It's still 100%. It's not bad, really. It's just nothing extra. But yeah, that's the plan with that field. But what I need to do now, I think, really, is just to jump over into next month, because then the corn is going to be ready. Also, these guys, the clovers, are going to be ready by then. Let me go here and show you. 4 out of 5. It's a horrible pH value. I'm not sure what's going on here. Did I do anything with this field? Can't remember. Maybe I'm just disregarding it because it's going to be more of this. But yeah, they will be ready next month as well. So we have a harvest of field 81. And then a little bit of cutting on these fields. So let's get over there immediately, I think. Otherwise, yeah. Let me just take a look at the animals first. They have... Oh, I need to do the animals first. So let's get that going. We do have enough bales, really. We do have 2 cuts a year. and they go through like half a cut in 1 year. I'll also put the wool into its place. At least the full pallet there. Now, how are our cows doing on TMR? Decent. They're safe for a while. These guys are also good on water. Don't have to do anything there. The apples are out of water, so I will do that as well before going over. I'm still very conflicted with the apple production. I feel like it's so cheap, yet it's so... like, the return on the investment is just too good, I think. That is also, like I said, I could sell the apple juice, but the price of it isn't optimal for us. I think I'm going to try to sell it. Oh, it is. Okay. The graph looked like this last month as well. It was going to go up for October, but it's still low. So maybe I can sell them. I'm trying to sell it at its lowest instead of its highest, just because it's so cheap to run. Okay, what is going on? I really should stop going there. This is just a cliff, little rocky, sharp cliff here. But yeah, I might sell the juice. I might not, because I'm not gonna prioritize it. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just so distracted by things. I'm looking at things that I'm not really showing on frame. But you see the strip there on the field behind the house? I forgot that the cedar that we have isn't a direct one, so I would have to cultivate that tram line, really. Wait, it is I think it is a direct cedar. Now I'm really now that I think about it, I think it is I think both of them are direct. The cedars, this one is direct, yep. Okay, just gonna try to drive and browse at the same time. Always a good thing to do. Alright, and now the planter, which is... but this one that I have, and that is not direct. So, yeah, there's no reason for the tram line really to be there. While this is emptying, I'm gonna grab the... oh yeah, oh no. I don't think it matters. I don't really think it matters. These bales are so large. The crop destruction really isn't a big thing. But I'll try... actually, no. I'm not gonna bother with that. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a consequence. So, I really hope I'm not forgetting anything. Nothing really is available to sell. Wait, I was gonna sell the apple juice, maybe. Worst case, I'll just won't sell it for a while. I really hope... yep, our sheep were enough. And there's something on the set. Ooh. That's a nice 264 at least. But it's so expensive. Alright, look, they're still producing a lot of wool, so selling those 4 there wasn't really a problem. Do we have any lambs then? We do have 4 more. Beautiful. And we got the calves last month as well. Nice, nice. I think I should just get going on the harvester as soon as I can here. Oh, I forgot to... oh no, it's not lined up. Okay, what is going on? Okay, there we go. I somehow got stuck in between things there. Yeah, we will get the sunflower harvest, that's not a problem, but we won't get the barley harvest. Also, I don't think that's really a problem. I do have some tens of thousands of liters of wheat still. Let's just get going with this guy here on a little bit of a time lapse, I suppose. right, that was almost just the headlands, and that's a full trailer. Not trailer, I keep saying that trailer. I was looking at the trailer now, but it's a harvester. And it's like, what is it, like a cabin? No, it's a, I don't know, container is maybe what I'm thinking about, the container in the harvester. Anyway, I need to empty the canola here. Also, why... No, we just harvested that, that's probably why we have it here. Let me see, I guess if we harvest it in the winter, it's probably not going to be good to sell until later. So, canola. Oh, it's getting now soon good. Okay. Maybe, I don't know why I didn't do anything with that though, but it's probably, I was thinking maybe of getting some oil mill and whatnot, but I don't want to go for the cheap ones. The productions, that is. I want to kind of start getting into the larger ones, the actual ones, the proper ones. So maybe I'll sell this canola and fund the next big production. I do want to do the canning and whatnot, but you know, that might be expensive. Maybe buying the grain mill first is a good strategy. Now while this is going down here, I realized I have to weed the canola, the field, tiny, that's what it's called, the field. I need to weed out, and then I need to fertilize it as well. Can't remember if this guy... Oh no. I don't have to remember it, I just saw that it cannot handle that at all. So I'll need the larger guy for that. What can I do then in the meantime? I think I'll just switch them. This will do the carting, while the other one will... Yeah, I think I need the larger one. I think the fertilizer spreader is too heavy. I mean, even this trailer here might be too heavy. Okay, there's a lot of machines here. Busy work in October. Beautiful. It's amazing. I'll get back to harvesting soon. I just wanna get this in position. Actually, no, I'll do that later. I'll do the harvest now. No, just kill the engine. Let's get back to that time lapse. Probably some new music though. Man, barely, just didn't make it. I think I'm gonna just drive through. Oh, this feels so bad though. So, I'm seeing the harvester yet again. I'll probably do it one more time before I'm done. It's getting good yields, and if you take a look at the minimap, it's getting high. I think it's 99%. What am I doing here? It's the weeder I need. Yeah, it's getting good yield, and it's promising. I guess technically corn yields higher than canola and all that, so every crop isn't the same in a way, but okay, I need the front loader here though. No, not the front loader, the front weight. Is this the right way around? I never get that. Okay, it is. It's the flat end that's forward. or away from the tractor. Good to know. Yeah, I'm trying to do as much as I can at the same time. So I will throw a worker on here while, oh no, pressing all the wrong buttons. Okay, now, oh no. Okay, then I'll just do this myself. I think the worker thinks it doesn't need weeding. Well, maybe lowering the weeder would help. I do have access to this land, it's just so large. No, hold on. Oh, these are too off. I forgot to think about this. Oh no. This, I keep forgetting things about this this not tractor, this field. This field, that's the word. Because I should have weeded it in September, but I was thinking there's nothing to do in September, so just go to October. And now I realized why I have to do that, you know, immediately. I don't have the herbicide sprayer. And I do not have the money now to actually get that. Oh, it's the next day over. Let's put it in here. Back where it's supposed to be. What I want to do though... No, I think I have to do it manually. I was thinking of doing the clovers on a worker, but that doesn't make sense. I think I tried it last time, and the worker kind of... I want to do mowing and tedding at the same time, but the worker doesn't do that, so I don't think it's gonna save me any money, any time. Definitely not gonna save me money putting worker on, but I think it should be fine if I do it myself. I could put a worker on here, but the way I've done these alternate rows, I don't think the worker is gonna realize that. Actually, I'm gonna try. Let's put an AI worker on and see what it does. This one might be in the way. Did I actually... Now it's working, okay. There you go. Just gonna move this out of the way so the worker doesn't get confused. Okay, now the... I'm just kind of disappointed in myself with weeds over there, but we can't get everything perfect every time. Why am I doing this? This guy doesn't have to go anywhere. I'm gonna use this one. Alright, that's the windrower. Our grass working things are here. We're getting good routines, I would say, on things. Oh no, and also crashing into stuff. I think I have to do it like this, otherwise the trailer is going to be in the way there. The flatbed. Okay, no, nothing is attached. There you go. Yeah, this should not take any real time at all for us. Okay, now I'm just pressing 5 buttons at once, hoping it works. And turn on and get going. So, I just noticed I can actually cut the neighbor's grass here. I didn't buy that field. No, I didn't buy that field. So I have to be careful on that front in the future. I think I really have to stop working this field. Oh, there you go, and you can lift this up and fold it. Plow I haven't used for months, maybe years in the game by now. But yeah, this field is creating such a mess on the road just because I'm lazy not to do it properly, but it's also kind of small for my equipment. But luckily we are done with that. It took us less than 10 minutes total. Just need to windrow them. These last few episodes, or 2 episodes at least, have been very productive. I mean, we did skip a month, but we made up for it by doing 2 or 3, 2 months of heavy work. Okay, now I'm just going somewhere. You know what? I'm gonna put my things here. No, not this guy. I'm gonna put the front thing here. And this thing here. Alright, patience. Okay. I'll use the larger tractor here to cart. What I do know though... Oh, I was thinking the fertilizing. I can do the fertilizing. You know what? I'm not gonna fill the trailer because I'm gonna have to spend the same amount of time driving the harvester over, and I can just fill it from the harvester. Alright. Do this. Oh, almost full. Almost 3 full loads. And that's just at a 99%, so if we ever get above that, we're looking at more, of course. Right, now there's just wind. Oh no, everything is in the way now. I have to fix this. Yeah, I really should park my things more out of the way, not in the not in the middle of everything. I really should get one of those windrows that works from the front attachment. That way I can bail at the same time. But we don't have it at the moment. Actually, you know what I just realized? I can't do it with this guy. There's one remaining task this episode, and it has to be done now. And that is the barley and mulching of field 81. No wait, I don't have to mulch this. Sorry, I didn't do straw here. Ooh, it looks very mulched, that's how I realized. Good, that's gonna save me a lot of time. What I was going to say was that I was gonna do the clover work next episode, but since we don't have to spend like 15 minutes mulching, I think spending 15 minutes or 20 minutes maybe seeding is gonna be enough. So before I continue with the grass work, I'm gonna throw a worker on this. Where is that? Wheat and barley. Does it need any pH adjustment again? No, I don't think so. It's okay, but maybe after one harvest then I should do the lime. Oh, that's a lot of headlands, but that's good. Now I just remember this thing. Okay, it's not that small of a tube. Let's just put it here so it can do anything something while we're doing this. Gonna fertilize. Tiny. Well, that didn't take long. It's literally one pass. And I really hope I'm making the right choices here with workers and everything, and you know, keeping on frame really the more exciting and variable jobs, jobs with more variety in a way, because the seeding on that seeder is kind of boring. It's so small and heavy and slow and everything. Right, that is all the windrowing done. Also took us barely any time. Now, the baling is only left. Now what I was just realizing now, there's a function here on this thing. These are getting to become a lot. I think, like I was saying, I want to sell them at their cheapest, but they're still cheap. There's always like, it's like dragging us on. But that's good. What I was going to do here is just put them on selling. Right? So it might seem like an automatic passive income sort of thing, and it is, but you know, I don't really mind if there's sometimes sell on the best price, but this bulk here we can try to sell it this today as well, if this here doesn't take too long. Alright, now we did get, what was it, 2 whole bales out of the whole thing. Maybe 2.5 if we count the small one that we got as a half one. So yeah, we're good on bales. So the next field we buy, it doesn't have to be a grass field. That's a very good notion. Now the last thing to do today is rolling. I'll get it started at the very least. Yeah, I'll just roll this into the night, as they say. And I wanted to thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, that you join next time when we get further into winter and even closer to selling even more. I think I'll start with the apple juice in the same month, but you know, we're getting well on here. Also this thing over there, the sunflowers, that'll have to be harvested. Any case, see you later. Like and subscribe if you want to, and take care. Goodbye.